we put all these things and all of this stuff is going on in our lives, and it doesn't give us the opportunity to review and reflect. And so we just cover it all up.
Yeah.
When we were forced to look at it, we were like, oh my gosh, I need to fix this.
Well, and sometimes we don't like here's the problem. When you're in it, you're in it. And it is really, you can't go to a 30,000 foot view when you're in the middle of a bunch of junk, right? Mm-hmm. It's only down the road. Like only now, I've been divorced 8 years. Only now can I look back like objectively, non-emotionally, and kind of, not only now, but it took a while after the divorces. There were I did a lot wrong. Sean did a lot wrong. Our kids did a lot wrong. I mean, all of us did wrong. Mm-hmm. So you can't, when you're in the moment, nobody's thinking that. You're like, it's all the other people. So if we can really, and that's part of the stuff I was saying, we're going to probably tick some people off, is because my job as, a strategist, a coach, a host, whatever it is just to hold the mirror up. I mean, everybody's got to make their own decisions about what to do.
Yep.
But if I can help, and if we through the show can help hold the mirror up to say, okay, here's maybe we should take a look at these things. That's cool. Everybody gets to do with it what they want.
Jose he's got some tough topics.
I like these though. Oh, we'll cover that one. And we talked about that too, because we've got, I mentioned on Facebook a couple of times that I've got a new company, not a new company, but it's a company called Divorce 911 that I'm partnering with to kind of be the face and help build community. And it's for that. So we're actually going to do some cool topics and shows specifically to the divorce audience, because I know that doesn't affect all of our Renew audience, but there's some people in there that I think it'd be cool. So we definitely going to have a whole separate section with all that, which would be awesome.
Yep.
So all right, so Whitney, as we go forward and kind of start thinking about this stuff, what do you, I don't want to say my fear. My feeling is that there's a lot of fear out there still, because we still don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But what I'd love to see is we've got to help people push past the fear as opposed to retreating from it.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's in all the areas, is what can kind of make, what will make people forward. And those of you guys listen, what makes people push past fear? That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Because not everybody can.
Right.
I mean, I think some of it comes with age. I think some people are just naturally more fearless, if you will.
Yep.
And I've seen a couple people post that as their word, fearless. And it's, fearless was, I've seen this example before. Fearless does not mean without fear. Mm-hmm. If you break it up, it's fearless. So it doesn't mean I'm not going to have fear. It just means I'm not going to be as fearful. I'm not going to let fear dictate my choices.
Yeah.
Or what I do with my life.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do that.
I view a lot of things of, I made it this far. I look back on
you have survived 100% of the days you have had thus far.
Yeah. It's true. I look back on a lot of things that used to concern me or I'd worry about. And I was like, that was nothing.
Okay, right. All right. And you're still a young whippersnapper too. So Ingrid's like 12 for you, 12, 13 now. I think it's like y'all are in the teen years. Well, then
that's right. That only makes me 20.
That's right. Y'all are in the teen years pretty much of life. But it's, we do, like if I look back at the stuff I worried about when I was 20, 30, 40, 45, but I keep going, it was nothing.
Part of it too is though, that's all we have to worry about when we're kids, right? Is the stupid next exam. And then you're like, now I have bills to pay. That was nothing. Yes. And then you pay the bill every month and you're like, wow, this is life. I pay the bill.
Welcome to adulting.
Yeah. Yeah. But then I also think of when the first phone came out or internet, people were probably scared of that too.
Yes. And now they can't live without it.
And I'm like, and it stuck around. It didn't go anywhere.
Right. Well, and part of it is embracing kind of new stuff too. Because I think a lot of times we're fearful to try something new. And the main thing is embracing change in learning new things, but also not letting those control your life. And I'm guilty of that because obviously I have a phone. I mean, literally my phone is about 1.5 inches from me right now, but it's not letting it control. It's figuring out what's important. I did take 2 days last week when I was traveling I did not have my phone on me 24/7, which is very unusual for me. I think I left it in the house a couple of times and it just I didn't check it. And it was kind of a freeing thing because I'm usually attached to my phone. And obviously I was off work that day, so I wasn't, and I did check emails and client calls, but I think we get in a habit sometimes where those pauses and those things cause us to think through, like, okay, what I said pause. The habit and the pause cause us to think through what's important.
Because that made me think we were joking around about my Orange Theory.
Mm-hmm.
You get your first class free. This is not an Orange. This podcast is not sponsored by Orange Theory, but it could be.
But it could be. Yeah. Hit us up, Orange Theory.
I went to my first class because your first class is free. Okay. I signed up before I left because let me tell you, if I would have waited, I wouldn't have done it.